Hi and welcome to another video, and today's video is another one of my I shot this video on, and today's portable device is an iPad mini. This is a first gen iPad mini. I think it came out sort of 2012. Brief specs: 7.9 inch screen, 512 meg of RAM, 16 gig of storage, although I think you could get bigger ones, 5 megapixel main camera and a 1.2 megapixel selfie camera, which is the one I am using to shoot this video on. Wasn't massively powerful when it came out. It had the same chipset as the iPad 2, which I think it came out at least a year beforehand. And the main selling point of this device was that it was a smaller iPad. My son got given it a few days ago, so I thought I'd check it out, and it's a device with a camera, so I thought I'd shoot this video on it just to see what the camera quality is like. 1.2 megapixel, not fantastic, but actually picture quality is pretty good. I'm sitting here in a fairly well lit room, got a nice big fluorescent tube above me. So it's sort of midday, 11 o'clock here, so yeah, picture quality is alright in good light. It is a little bit grainy, but for 1.2 megapixels that is pretty decent. It's fairly bright outside today, so let's see what it's like if we go for a little wander and we shoot some of the video outside. Well, the sky is blue, but looking at that, it looks very white from what I can see. So picture quality is pretty good outside. Notice my grey hair a lot more on this camera. So it's alright. Don't think there's too much to worry about. It's perfectly good enough for shooting this kind of video on. You may even be able to do sort of close-up videos, although it's not perfect picture quality. I don't like the fact that the camera is off to the side here. Find myself looking to the side. I have got the iPad on its side. If it was to be the right way up, it would be like that, which I suppose is a better position for the camera, but laying it down sort of horizontally, that's what you get. So that's just me quickly looking at what the original iPad mini camera shoots like. Like I say, it's a 10-year-old iPad. I've looked around it. It's a typical Apple style where it gets a few years out of date and then it becomes pretty much useless. I think it's running iOS 9, and I struggled to find apps that would run on it. I couldn't get Chrome because it said that it wasn't supported. I don't think I could get Gmail, that wasn't supported. There was about one or two apps that would run in iOS 9, but the rest of them didn't want to know. So what can you do on an iPad that is out of date? Not a lot. Obviously you need an Apple account to start with, which I no longer have because I fell out of favour with Apple about a year ago, and that's it. So what can you do on an iPad that's got no current OS on, or even a fairly modern OS? Not a lot. You can shoot videos. I'm sure you could play music and do a bit of browsing, but other than that, unless you can find some older apps that would work, but yeah, you're kind of fighting a losing battle. Get it past sort of 2 or 3 revisions of iOS and it's gone. That's your very expensive tablet or very expensive piece of Apple kit gone. But the purpose of this video is not to run Apple down. You make your own decision up on that. It's just to look at camera quality, and it's not too bad. Close up, it's got quite a good detail. I mean, it's a little bit fuzzy in places, but it is a 1.2 megapixel camera. I will take some pictures using the 5 megapixel back camera and just show you what they look like. So there you go. This is another. I shot this on, and the device I'm using today is an iPad Mini. Link, like, subscribe, enjoy. I've now got to get this video footage off of this iPad without a Mac and without an Apple account, so that might be tricky and fun. Enjoy.